I am Clara, the first heiress to the largest merchant guild in the capital. Half of the capital's economic lifeline is in my hands, but the most unprofitable deal I ever made in my life was marrying a down-and-out noble 3 years ago.
Clara, sign it. I'm doing this all to protect you. If I don't divorce you, you and your entire family will be in grave danger!
Wearing clothes I bought. He lashed onto a princess, yet puts on a show of sacrificing himself for me. He figures his angle's better than any merchant.
Fine, if that's the case, I'll give you what you want.
He thought I would wail and beg him to stay like a wronged wife. Too bad, a merchant never dwells on failed...
What are you pretending for? You're just a merchant reeking of money. Only a princess is worthy of being my wife.
We're divorced now. Tomorrow I'll pack up all my things and take them away.
Clara, don't think this kind of trick will make me change my mind. Besides, you only have a few clothes and trinkets. How much could you possibly have?
Tomorrow you'll find out. The day after signing the agreement, my people took over his mansion.
He still thought that a woman could only take a few jewelry boxes when she divorced. For 3 years, I filled this empty shell with gold coins. Now I won't even leave him a single sheet of wallpaper.
Are you mad? This is my home! Put that down!
Let me correct you. Not even a needle in this house was bought with your money. Except for this empty shell, nothing here has anything to do with you.
What do you mean, nothing to do with me? Clara, do you have proof that all of this is yours?
Cutting losses in time is a merchant's first principle. Edward, you're about to marry a princess. Surely you're not so stingy as to begrudge these few things?
3 years of losing deals has finally closed out.
Young lady, someone has sent a marriage contract. He says the wedding can take place tonight.
Royal approved sealing wax. No more than 3 people in the entire kingdom can use it. This mysterious partner is already eager to block my family's front door.
Daring to put up such a large stake doesn't feel like a betrothal gift. Feels like a transaction. Does your master have heavy debts? Does he have a swarm of illegitimate children?
Neither.
And his temper?
Not particularly good.
No debts, no illegitimate children. This deal is far more cost-effective. Worst case, I'll just divorce again. I'm already quite experienced in that area. The walls were higher than the palace, the guards more numerous than a military camp. At the time, I found it quite intriguing.
I need a wife in name only. You need a new patron.
There are so many noble women in the capital. Why me?
Because your ex-husband rubs me the wrong way.
Since this is a high-stakes gamble, I don't mind personally testing this partner's limits.
No background checks? Daring to impose such a tyrant plaque in the heart of the capital. Unless he himself is the one who makes the rules.
On the night of my divorce, wearing my everyday dress, I walked into the second wedding of my life.
Your Grace, the ceremony may begin.
A high-ranking cardinal archbishop was more terrified of him than of the king. Even his name is classified. This transaction truly reeks of danger at every turn. For others, the wedding night is a romantic spring evening. For me, it was a business negotiation. First, no interference in my business. Second, no restrictions on my freedom. Third, I have the right to terminate the contract at any time.
Agreed to all. But I'll add one condition.
What?
From now on, when you're bullied, you are to act like a pushover and make excuses for others.
For the past 3 years, I swallowed countless humiliations to cover up my ex-husband's competence. How does he know all of that?
Remember this, my lady. From tonight forward, you are not without someone to back you up.
On the first day of my remarriage, the Golden Rose Merchant Guild saw its largest scaled account settlement.
Young lady, these are all the urgent orders that the royal family held back last night. Every one of them is for wedding exclusive supplies.
I am no longer a duchess. I have no obligation to provide free tribute for the royal wedding.
Then, what should be done with these old contracts?
Cancel them all. As the seal came down, the silk, spices, and heavy conveys bound for the royal family were completely cut off.
Young lady, the royal family is frantic. There's not a single piece of ready stock to be bought in the entire city. Also, Mr. Edward is outside, raising a scene and demanding to see you.
Within less than half a day of the supply chain breaking, Edward, desperate and cornered, finally came knocking.
Your Grace, even when asking a favor, there's no need to bow so deeply.
Clara, without these goods, the royal engagement banquet will be ruined.
Stuart, show him the latest quote. The foolish woman who used her entire fortune to support him was killed long ago, by his own hand.
Triple! Clara, you're profiting on disaster! You mercenary woman reeking of money!
All the merchant ships in the capital are under my name. I'm the only one with ready stock. If you find it too expensive, you can get out and beg someone else.
There are only 48 hours left until the royal engagement banquet. He simply doesn't dare leave. This was the first time in 3 years that he emptied the last bit of tax revenue from his family's estate to buy things from me with real gold and silver.
Thank you for your patronage, Lord. Next time you visit the guild, remember to use the servants' entrance. Don't dirty my newly laid Persian rug.
Princess Beatrix couldn't swallow the humiliation of being cheated. The next day, the retaliation came.
We have received a report. The Golden Rose Merchant Guild is suspected of tax evasion. All ledgers and goods are to be seized immediately.
My lady, such dirty work should not stain your hands.
This is Lord...
Get out.
The crisis at the guild was resolved in an instant, but it only made me more cautious. What kind of monster is my husband in name? No sooner had he bought my out-of-proof fabric at an astronomical price than he eagerly sent me a wedding invitation. The princess specifically wanted me to attend, just to see the downfall of this disrepute-abandoned woman.
Lady, they've certainly set a trap waiting for you to walk into. Let's plead illness and not go.
We're going. I've put out so many gold coins, I need to collect some interest.
Even when going to crash a party, I want to choose a battle gown that will intimidate all the nobles in the capital. The style and craftsmanship of this gown even surpass the highest standards of the current royal family.
Since you're going to war, you should wear the finest battle robe.
For such a valuable gown, Mr. Theodore, what do you intend to get from me in exchange?
In exchange for you trampling the pride of every noble in the capital underfoot tomorrow.
I thought you'd want to exchange for something else.
Something else? Such as?
Such as... who exactly are you?
You'll know soon enough.
Look, that divorced woman who was kicked out of the castle actually dares to come. She probably rented a broken carriage and came to beg Count Edward to take her back.
That day, all the nobles in the capital were waiting for my humiliation.
An abandoned whore like her dares to show up at such an occasion. If you dirty my haute couture gown, even selling your shabby little castle wouldn't cover the cost. Get out of my way.
Clara, where did you get that golden rose badge?
Step aside, Lord. That stench of poverty on you is offending me. Watching my ex-husband's constated expression like he'd swallowed a fly, I knew the real hunt had only just begun.
You bitch! How dare you wear a gold gown to my wedding!
That night in the banquet hall, the princess thought she had complete control of the situation.
Clara, are you in a rush to peddle your unsold fabric or in a hurry to find yourself a new husband here?
Don't trouble yourselves, I'm already married.
Clara, you're claiming to be remarried just to provoke me. There's no need for that.
That so-called new husband of yours wouldn't be some old geezer hired from the slums, would he?
Admit it, Clara. No noble of high standing would...
Are you finished?
At that very moment, The commotion from outside the gates completely shattered the smugness on their faces. Fully armed royal hards instantly took over the hall. The nobles who had been laughing at me moments ago were forced to retreat to both sides.
That dark gold epepelage, that is His Grace the Lord Regent?
Good heavens! Why would that ruthless, iron-fisted Lord Regent suddenly come here?
And my arrogant ex-husband, Edward, was crumpled pathetically in a pile of shattered glass.
Forgive me, my lady. Military affairs kept me. I am late.
Under the watchful eyes of every noble in the capital, this iron-fist Lord Reacher extended his hand to me, publicly confirming our status as husband and wife.
Your Grace! How can you be the husband of this abandoned woman?
What, Princess? Do you have an objection to my marriage?
The attitudes of these nobles changed so quickly. The so-called backbone of the aristocracy is nothing but a joke.
Lord Regent, I swear I truly did not know that the man she married was you. If I had known, I would never have dared. Not knowing was enough for you to bully her at will? It seems your upbringing needs improvement. Guards, since you so enjoy bullying others with your power, then taste what it feels like to be bullied yourself.
Edward thought losing him would plunge me into the mud. He never imagined that my current husband could make him look like a stray dog.
Why didn't you tell me that you are the Lord Regent?
At the time, you didn't ask fiercely enough.
I'll remember this debt. After that wedding, Edward became the laughingstock of the entire capital. And that was only the beginning.
On the third day after the wedding, I officially moved into the most formidable ducal's mansion in the entire kingdom.
What benefits do I get by moving in here?
In this mansion, no one dares to touch a single hair on your head.
That sounds tempting. And the price?
The price is, not only will you use my money and my power, my lady, but in the end, you will have to repay it all with yourself, principal and interest.
That depends on whether you have such a good appetite.
Now that you're here, the estates and all the accounts of the Dukery House will be taken over by you, starting today.
You're going to give me your hand?
Not just my hand, even the power to reshuffle the deck is yours.
For 3 years, Edward kept his family guarded against me. But Theodore, on the very first day, entrusted me with his entire fortune and life.
My lady, Princess Beatrix, has sent an urgent invitation, requesting your presence at a court tea party tomorrow.
It seems the royal family's probing came faster than expected.
This so-called court tea party was indeed with cheap intimidation tactics from the very beginning.
I heard the Duchess comes from a mercantile background. What a pity. Gold coins cannot buy noble blood and upbringing.
Indeed. Just like no matter how much money you spend, you can't buy a brain.
Duchess, this is this year's newly tributed premium tea. Since you're in business, don't embarrass yourself by not knowing its value. They wanted to see me make a fool of myself in the palace, but they forgot that I am the absolute master of trade in this capital.
Grown in the southern hills. Aged for more than 2 years, and it has even been damaged by moisture. This batch of tea was last year's rejects from my Golden Rose Merchant Guild. The entire lot was returned for failing quality inspection. What your highness used to entertain honored guests are the very defective goods that I threw into the trash.
The royal family's seemingly invincible dignity was thus crushed effortlessly under my feet.
You dare humiliate the royal family! Guards, seize her!
Last year, inferior silk that cost 30 silver coins per chest was reported as 3,000 gold coins. Your righteousness, where did the difference go?
The corruption within the royal family is a mess of bad debts. This is just one of them. If these bills appear on the cabinet's desks tomorrow morning, who exactly will come knocking on your door tomorrow?
Kill her! Kill this common wretch now! Cut out her tongue! Immediately!
Attempted murder of a duchess, plus massive corruption and money laundering. You're really something.
Your Grace! She is slandering the royal family!
Whether it's slander must be clear, so we investigate. Seal royal procure accounts for the 3 years immediately.
Theodore arrived so quickly that he sealed the royal accounts directly without even asking for a reason.
You indulged me in attending the tea party just to wait for this excuse to audit the accounts?
Yes. The root illness of the royal family should have been removed long ago, and I needed a blade sharp enough to cut open this lesion for me.
I thought this was only a transaction. But I never expected that I had already become the blade he uses to kill. The day after I moved out of the Dukery mansion, Edward came buzzing to my door like a fly that smells blood. He thought I had lost my patron.
If your brain is filled with water, go wash it out somewhere far away. If you dare step through this door again, I'll break your legs.
Now that she's lost the Duke's protection, seize her merchant guild and leave her with nothing.
The princess' retaliation came swiftly. She couldn't wait to take advantage of the perceived weakness and completely cut off my foundation.
Lady, there are tens of thousands of gold coins worth of fresh goods inside. If they sealed for 3 days, everything will spoil. Let's hurry and beg his grace.
They picked the perfect timing, thinking that I would be helpless and could only go back crawling and begging during our relationship standoff. Go get that red ledger. Today I want them to walk in standing and crawl out on their knees.
The one who requested the seizure and report is none other than Mike's husband, whom I just kicked out.
Clara, we were married for 3 years. I know all about your fake accounts.
He thought he had leverage over me, but he didn't know that this ledger is his death warrant.
With such massive debt fraud, Edward, throwing you into the northern mines for a lifetime of hard labor wouldn't even be enough, would it?
This is marital property. You can't... The royal treasury certainly moves quickly. However, when it comes to massive fraudulent accounts, the Ministry of Internal Affairs should directly advise the heirs.
Lord Regent, this is a search warrant personally approved by His Majesty the King.
Is that so? Then please go back and inform His Majesty whoever dares to touch a single sheet of paper here again will be treated as obstructing military affairs and executed on the spot.
Theodore tore up the seals on the guild and directly led his men to take over the treasury, forcibly reviewing all royal accounts from the 10 years. Spices were quoted at 12 gold coins, but the royal receiving records show 25. Fabric was quoted at 8 gold coins, but the entry shows 18. Lord Purchasing Officer, did this more than double price difference simply evaporate into thin air, or did it flow into some high-ranking figure's pocket?
That's transportation loss? Normal price fluctuations?
Loss can eat up double the profit. Answer her whose approval is behind these inflated quotes.
The princess move to seal the guild only brought this red ledger back into the light.
Arrest the royal purchasing officer. Transfer him to death row for strict interrogation. No visitors allowed.
Your Grace, have mercy! Your Highness, save me! This money was clearly all for you!
The audit went on for 3 full days and nights. Following the clues deeper, we discovered that the princess's corruption was only the tip of a massive iceberg. Port tax silver has decreased by 40% over 3 years.
The late king entrusted me with auditing the accounts, but the nobles are too powerful. I needed a knowledgeable outsider like you to break the deadlock. Entering the game as a duchess, this is your strongest card. And it's also the only way to destroy this web.
So this is the real reason you married me back then?
I am Clara's legal husband! Initially, yes. But now, I'm very glad that the person wielding the knife is you.
That night, there was something hidden in the way he looked at me. Something I couldn't quite understand.
The purchasing officer has been arrested. He cannot be allowed to talk. You will take the fall.
Your Highness! You promised us to secure wealth and honor for me! That's a capital crime!
Go turn yourself into the Regency. If you don't confess, you will die tonight.
The princess' sacrificial pawn move to save her own skin. Only at this moment did Edward fully wake up to it.
Clara, save me! The princess is forcing me to take the blame. If you protect me, I'll hand over all the details of where the fake accounts ultimately went.
Hand it over.
The princess's silencing operation came even forcer than expected. She didn't even wait for Edward to leave the city gate before sending assassins.
Guards!
To completely silence him, Princess Beatrix did not hesitate to send assassins to the Ging to kill Edward, and even tried to eliminate me along with him.
Edward! Run to the back courtyard if you don't want to die!
The guild's guards had been reassigned ahead of time. They could hold out for 10 seconds at most.
So much blood. Clara, even I can't bear to hurt you. How dare they?
Theophor, don't be nervous. It's just a scratch.
Look at this emblem. It's the Silver Eagle Society, operating in the Empire's shadows.
The Silver Eagle Society?
The Silver Eagle Society. You've been investigating for 3 years, and you haven't even found a trace of evidence of their corruption and money laundering?
They laundered it through 7 or 8 underground banks, turning it all into legitimate fur and spice businesses.
As long as the money still flows through the capital's trade routes, it cannot escape my eyes. The Silver Eagle Society is the oldest old aristocrat group in the capital. They despise merchants, yet they have no choice but to use the guild's channels to launder dirty money.
The warehouse receipts from Southport 3 years ago. The item is listed as silk, but the draft and weight of this shipment are definitely not silk.
Lady, the receiving party is a shell company with no signboard. The registered address is an abandoned old street in the southern part of the city.
The disguise of hundreds of thousands of transactions was torn away. The property used for laundering was none other than an abandoned old house under Edward's name.
3 years, 17 batches of dirty money. All laundered through the shell company under your name. How much longer are you going to play dead?
Clara! The 3rd warehouse in the Southern District. There's a batch of original ledgers there that haven't been moved yet.
To save his own life, Edward offered up the South City warehouse as bait.
The unusual silence and the deliberately ajar door. This is not a secret hideout for hiding ledgers.
It's oil! There's an ambush! Get out immediately!
Using Edward's confession, the Silver Eagle Society precisely lured me into this enclosed space drenched in oil.
The heavy sound of the lock falling completely cut off the last path to survival.
This fire was not only to destroy evidence. They didn't intend to leave any survivors at all. To completely kill me, they even used a child.
The fire sealed off all exits from the warehouse.
kid! The bricks there are thinnest! Don't stop!
This was the only gap, but I never expected the most fatal danger to come from above. In the final moment before the beam fell, I fell into a familiar embrace.
Clara, look at me! Don't close your eyes!
Under the floorboards, there are ledgers. The Silver Eagle Society's real account.
I handed him the most lethal weapon. What remained was up to the fury of his grace.
Issue my jury a command. Seal off the capital. Not even a fly is allowed to escape.
That raging fire did not burn me to death. By the time I opened my eyes again, Theodore had already forcibly sealed off the entire city, turning the capital into a massive prison. And I was still unaware of all this. My attention was focused entirely on this smoke-blacked iron box.
Physician's orders are for you to rest in bed.
If I stay in bed, who will help you flay the Silver Eagle Society? You're injured.
No, just some scratches.
I will have my best men go through the ledgers. Your only task now is to rest well and not worry anymore.
He kept all news from me. But when that door closed, I distinctly smelled the strong stench of blood carried on the wind.
Your Grace, the Senate and the royal family have been alerted. They say that if you dare to slaughter people in the streets without trial, that is treason.
Relay orders to the Black Armored Court. Whoever dares to stand in our way today, even the royal family, no trial, execute on the spot.
In that moment, I realized that the sky outside had nearly collapsed under the blazing fury burning within him.
Clara, why are you out here?
Where are the maids? Who is looking after the lady?
It has nothing to do with them. I came out to find you on my own. Theodore, withdraw the troops. This will destroy you.
What are you standing there for? Take the lady back to her room!
I don't understand. Those ledgers are right there. We clearly could have brought them to justice. Why are you doing this?
I'm sorry, Clara. The thought that you almost turned to ashes in that fire drove me completely mad.
It's all right, Theodore. Withdraw the troops, leave the rest to me. I'll make them pay the proper price.
From the ledgers, we uncovered the private seal of Duke Rowan, the Chancellor of the Exebours. He was the true master behind the Silver Eagle Society.
The Lord Regent has taken upon himself to use the military to seal off the capital. How is this any different from treason?
The old fox tried to use class prejudice to incite opposition, twisting a case of corruption into a political purge targeting the Lord Regent. But I would not let them succeed so easily.
How dare you? This is the sacred parliament of the kingdom. Who allowed you, a lowly merchant woman reeking of money, to barge in? Guards, throw her out!
Your Grace, you're right. This is Parliament. And what I've brought today as a merchant woman is your death warrant.
Over the past 10 years, all port tax silver was laundered through the Silver Eagle Society's underground banks and into 3 private treasuries under your name.
You, a common wretch, what right do you have to stand insolently in this sacred judgment seat?
I have no right? Then who does? The tax officer you bribed? Or the purchasing officer you drove to death? You disdain merchants as lowly on one hand, yet suck the treasury lie like a blood-sucking parasite on the other.
Is your so-called noble dignity built entirely on corruption and smuggling?
The old fox Rowan finally played his final card. He attempted to use royal authority to suppress our disputable ledger evidence.
The one who should be on trial today, it is the Lord Regent, Theodore!
I testify as royal blood. Theodore has been bewitched by this merchant's daughter and intends to commit treason!
Rowan, you are so eager to invoke royal authority against me because the numbers in these ledgers can no longer cover the holes in the treasury, can they?
This is the highest royal seal. It is not for you to question. Palace Guard, arrest the traitors immediately!
They thought they could cover the sky with one hand, but they did not know that a true judgment never relies on bluster.
Before giving that order, why don't you look at this first? This is a royal charter personally signed by His Majesty the King. Not a single one of you has the authority to put him on trial.
A merchant's counterattack never relies on swords. It uproots the evil buried deep in the sewers, roots and all.
All your criminal evidence is right here. Let's see what excuses you can come up with today.
Where are the palace guard? I command you in the name of the Duke, seize these two traitors immediately!
Fortunately, the entire defense force of the capital had their command seals replaced with those of the Lord Regent an hour ago. Now look around you. Who else is willing to accompany you to the guillotine?
When the irrefutable evidence of unforgivable crimes fell like a mountain, the web of interests woven by the Naids with their power collapsed in an instant.
The late king's secret decree. Any who corruptly plunder the kingdom are guilty of treason. The Lord Regent has the authority to bypass Parliament and directly try traitors. Treason, corruption, assassination. Rowan, you are hereby taken into custody.
Even if I die, the kingdom will never allow a merchant to trample on the nobility!
Then go to hell and watch with your eyes wide open. The Silver Eagle Society completely collapsed. The wicked Princess Beatrix was stripped of all noble privileges and exiled to the frontier, effective immediately.
Clara, you're just lucky to have latched onto Theodore, the Lord Regent.
My luckiest moment was personally throwing that freeloading piece of trash to you. With the royal family's cancer removed, it was time to deal with the last desperate rat in this reshuffling of power.
Clara! I truly know I was wrong! I have nothing now. I'm not a noble anymore, and the princess has abandoned me. For the sake of our 3 years of marriage, please forgive me. I'll be your beast of burden, anything!
When you led the Silver Eagle Society assassins into the guild's treasury and tried to silence me, did you think about that bond then?
No. Rowan forced me. Clara, I just wanted your money. I never meant to actually kill you.
Debts must be paid, that's only right. But what you owe me isn't gold coins. It's a life.
Those days, like rotting mud, are completely over. My golden age has only just begun. Theodore presented the late king's final secret decree in Parliament, placing me at the heart of the kingdom's power.
All accounts will be made public, and all private taxes abolished. If you gentlemen think merchants' money is dirty, then from now on, don't take a single coin of it.
Edward, who once mocked me as lowly, has rotted to bones in prison, and Princess Beatrix, who manipulated everything from behind the scenes, has completely lost royal protection, barely surviving in exile.
Newly appointed financial reform officer. Are you satisfied now?
It's all right. It's just that the title of Duchess sounds like a free add-on.
But to me, that is your only formal position.
Theodore, making this high-risk investment and treating me so well, what exactly are you after?
What am I after? For this investment, I waited a full 5 years.
The great cold-blooded, iron-fist Lord Regent has actually had a secret crush on me for 5 years?
Yes, I confess. So when I found out that idiot dared to betray you, I didn't want to wait another second. That previous wedding was too hasty and it was an injustice to you. Now, my queen, are you willing to truly become my duchess?
Given how sincere you are, I'll sign this lifetime contract. The kingdom's century-old tax system was completely abolished, and I have reaped my own happy life too.